I just saw my best YouTuber traders looking at this, falling wedge right here. And I just thought it was very interesting, but I'm sorry to inform you that this wedge right here just turned into an ascending channel, right? Huh. So that's very funny. That's very interesting. I've love to see how the markets just flip on our faces like that. But what seemed to be like a breakdown of a falling wedge is just turning into an ascending channel. Okay, so that's very simple. This is Friday. In my humble trader's experience, what's gonna happen is a weekend pump. Okay, we already have some stupid burping whales trading for the weekend again, right? So at another time, I'm going to explain you what happens with this weekend pumps, and I'm going to show you my perspective for the markets on Monday. So beware not to fall for bull traps here. Okay, so again, those whales is just like, oh, open a leverage trade right here, and then they start buying on spot, and then their leverage trade just pop up, and then they just closing in profit, and then they have all subsequently a lot of spot cryptocurrency, and sardines and small dogs would just like, oh, think the scenario is so bullish, and then they will enter and start buying spot, so their spot coin just gains some value, and then they just like sell, and then the sardines get wrecked, and the small dogs get wrecked, and then they just fill their pockets. This is criminal behavior, but on the cryptocurrencies, this is not regulated still, so that's possible for them to do that. Just easy like that. Just have gotta have a couple millions, okay, to play like that with a couple thousands. So that's what's going on. So for this weekend, this structure was changed. All right, so beware, because if we come to retest the 46,200, 46,500, and we keep that as a support, it's going to be a good long until $52,000, 51,500, 52,500. So it's going to be good to play along with the weekend. Okay, but now let's focus on the real structure on the scenario, because look where we are on Bitcoin. Okay, we are not still in a very bullish structure, right? Yet. So this is dangerous. This is dangerous, because if this shows up to be a good resistance, then we may see lower levels below $40,000, especially if I think if what I think that's going to happen with the markets of the next weeks is going to perform. So let me show you what I'm talking about. We have an SP 500 right now, endangered. This is the first time in years. This is the first time in years that we are forming finally a descending channel here on the SP 500. And what's going on around the globe? Major banks are warning to beware with the SP 500, because we may take a very serious correction right here. It's true. A lot of wealthy people are calling their fund managers, because on the March crash, they exited their positions because they got scared. When they saw this right here happening, they were already in severe profits from 10 years straight, with the 10-year going up stock market. So they closed positions right here. So they have a lot of cash sitting. And this is going on right now. So they are eager for a correction right here, so they can enter again. Okay, so we have major levels to serve as a support here. We have this level here that if a big correction is coming, I don't think it's going to hold. But this other level here, I think support is right here at around 308.61 points for the SP 500. That can put the currencies big pressure this point right now. Okay, so I'm going to try to re-short crypto at those levels of 52, 50 something, because I think that we may see a good downward pressure until at least 41, 42, because everybody's talking about $42,000 level as support. And as you can see in my chart, it is a very significant area. That's why it has this fucking sweet pink color. And I think that we will visit there. Okay, so this weekend we can make a little bit of profits right here with this in this range right here. Speaking about range, I want to show you something very interesting that can be done on KuCoin platform. Okay, I fucking love them. If you don't have a KuCoin account, I am happy to inform you that even if you are a US or European citizen, you can have an account open and trade on it without ID verification. Use the fucking link that I leave on the description. Open your account. Don't have to do the KYFFNKC. Fuck, yeah, you don't have to do that, and also you can use a VNI. Oh God! So you can use you can pretend that you are anywhere in the world, and then you can just trade there, and then you can use their bot. Because what am I doing right now? I identified a range on the Matic, okay, Polygon here, and I'm trading on that range. Right now, just got out of the range a little bit, so I think my bot just stopped. Oh no, it did not, because actually I put it to 1.60. Okay, so in this range here, I don't usually trade, as I say all the time. I trade the breakouts manually, okay, because I am not able to be like a bot that opens up to 100 orders, 100 small orders, divided with the amount of money that you are investing. And manually, I just go and do the flare. I see a range, I open a long here, and I open a short here. Why? Because if it breaks down, it will come to test the next level of support, and then I make money right in here. And if it breaks up, it's going to come to test the next level of support, and I make money in there. And actually, one serve as the stop loss of the other in this case. Okay, so but with this technique, you have to be on the looking at the charts, you have to be alert to the price action. But with the bot, it's able to just trade for you when you determine a range. So it's extremely profitable and smart to do that. Okay, so speaking about range, that's it. I'm keeping my bags, okay, until at least after this weekend to see what happens. I'm keeping my bags. I'm actually more than 50% in cash right now because I'm just waiting for further dips in the market. As soon as we have an answer on what's going on with the stock markets right here, especially with the SP 500, I'm going to start trading options, and I'm going to start selling puts, which is a very special method for trading. And I'm going to just like talk about it on other videos when I get to enter in that and have more experience with that. But right now, what's going on is this. So you have to be alert and be aware, okay? For crude oil, as I said, is giving us a screaming alert, which was, I said on previous videos, that going below 50 $65 per barrel would be very concerning, okay, for the entire structure on the market. So eyes open for next week. Okay, you cannot be so bullish that you get blind and get wrecked. You always have to have your Benjamins aside. They do never go all in crypto, because you have to have your Benjamins aside, because you take profits. It's an art, taking profits, and then you buy the low when it comes, instead of just seeing your portfolio going red and then going green, and then you don't take profits, and then you just lose, and then that's not a very smart thing to do. If you don't know how to trade and you're lazy and you just want to hold it forever, still beware, because we are in a 10-year bull market on the stocks, and it's a 10-year bull market on crypto, but things can flip. And what's necessary for things to flip into a bear market? Institutions getting their money, right? So gold right now is a panic asset. So if the stocks go bad, if the dollar starts to lose strength, gold will just perform very well. But what's going on with the dollar right now? That's one thing that we have to be aware, okay? Because there are two scenarios, in my opinion, that can happen to the dollar, and this is a very crucial moment to define which scenario is going to play out. And one of them is a double bottom that's going to turn very bullish for the Dixie, and that can pressure a lot the stocks and cryptocurrencies. And it actually can be good for gold, because that will mean panic in the market. And if it happens, gold's gonna do perform very well. And we have to actually take a look, because sometimes the correlation between the stocks in cryptocurrencies. Just doesn't exist anymore out of nothing. Okay, because it's an institutional game, but it can be very bearish for Bitcoin if this is not if this is going to go play like that as a double bottom. But also I see that there is this chance of this being a godly bearish pattern. Okay, so this the proportions right here, those numbers right here, which are the proportions for this pattern to be considered as a a godly bearish godly pattern, but it's quite approximately. Okay, it's quite approximate. These numbers here are approximately what you want to see on a Gartley, and that if that's true, then we're going to see the Dixie just fail and be extremely bearish. So that's going to be extremely bullish for Bitcoin. But probably that's not going to happen. Probably this is a double bottom, and probably going to try to touch the next resistance level on the Dixie. That's I would say that's around here. Okay, at first 97, but we can go up to see at least let's say 100. Okay, 98, 100, or worse for us crypto enthusiasts, 102, 103 points for the Dixie. So that's it. I just want to alert you because it's Friday. Don't get caught in a bull trap because this is pure manipulation. Okay, this is weekend manipulation. Well, I've been seeing that for so many weekends. You have no idea until I just like clicked, and this is what's happening. Yeah, as you can see, I sold my bags of Ethereum and just waiting for the dip. The dip is going to come, and when it comes, and even what I have to say, that even if the Dixie goes up, stocks fall, I will consider to buy the dip. So I'm just waiting. I'm just excited to do so. And that's it. My bots will trade for me during the week. If I see Bitcoin coming down to test 42, no, sorry, 46,000 dollars again, 46 something, I'll just try to put along. We'll just form this ascending channel right here. But in any case, beware, trade safe. Share the video with your peeps if you can.